Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about Angelina from Jersey Shore and her soon-to-be ex-husband, Chris. Now, rumors have swirled for a long time that Angelina cheated on Chris. It was confirmed a few months ago. We saw all the pictures of Angelina and this guy together. They had been together for like 2 years. She had a 2-year affair with this guy, right? While married to Chris. Chris found out about it, and that's when he eventually was like, okay, I am done, because they separated last year. They filed for a divorce, but never went through with it. They got back together, and then Chris found out about this 2-year affair. And not only that, but he found out not only did she have the 2-year affair, but when she was off filming for another like Jersey Shore type of situation show, she cheated with one of her co-stars as well. So Chris found all this out. He got it confirmed, and he was like, you know what? I'm out, and he dipped. He filed for a divorce. So that's where they're at, right? On the verge of a divorce. They're not together at all. So like I follow him on social media, and people, they're always talking trash about Angelina, like on his post. Anytime he posts anything, like people's like, you deserve so much better. Like she's trash. She's a, POS. You've always deserved better than her. You were such a good guy. She'll never find another guy that was as great as you are. So a lot of people look at Angelina as like the one that ruined the marriage. Obviously, she had an affair, right? But just like, he was a good guy and she ruined it. That's the way a lot of people look at their situation. Now, someone's coming forward to say they actually had a relationship with Chris when Chris and Angelina were still together. Now, I don't believe it. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. I've read the story. I've looked into it, you guys. I think this person's lying. And I hate to say that, but I'm going to read this article. I'm going to read this article, and I'm going to explain to you guys why I do not believe it. So, this article is by The Sun, and it says, Jersey Shore star Angelina's husband, Chris, cheated with stunning trans model before the couple split. In an interview with The Sun, model and activist Jaslyn Rose, 23 years old, claimed that she and Angelina's ex first began speaking in July 2021 and recently shared a steamy night together in Miami. So Jaslyn claimed that Chris reached out to her through Instagram and that he sent her a message just saying, hey, beautiful. And she responded right away saying, oh, thank you, I'm transgender. To me, that immediately, I don't know, like, is that what you do when you're like transgender? Do you immediately tell them that you're trans? Maybe so, I don't know, but that kind of threw a flag at me at first. And then his response was, I love that. She claimed that the reality star first opened up to her about his own past sexual experiences, saying that he has slept with a trans before. She said, when I told him I was trans, he said it was not a problem for him and that he had been with a trans woman a long time ago in New York when he was younger, like around 20 years old. Jazz said that she initially did not know who Chris was, but when she realized that he was on MTV, Chris told her that his marriage to Angelina was over and he was interested in getting to know her better. So I can't believe that she didn't know Chris. Like, that part is believable because he is just Angelina's husband. He hasn't been on the show that very long. And even though he is on the show, not everybody watches Jersey Shore. So I can't believe, that maybe she didn't know who he was. She then told The Sun, I didn't know that he was still married. I would always ask him, why are you still with her? Like, why are you posting photos with her if you're not married? She said he would deny it to me and he would lie to me like he would lie to her. It was just crazy. Like, no, that's not a good explanation. Like, I feel like that's just like kind of a deflection, like an easy answer. Like, well, yeah, I would ask him all the time. Like, if you're not married to her, why are you constantly posting photos with her? And the response was just like, well, he would deny it to me. Well, he couldn't deny it to you because you would see the daggone photos. So what was his answer? When you would confront him and be like, so you told me you're not with Angelina, but like I keep seeing photos of y'all. You're posting them on your social media. She's posting them on social media. So like, what is the deal with you guys? What was the answer? I feel like the answer that she gave was just like deflection. I don't know. And I think because she's lying. So Chris filed for a divorce from Angelina in January of 2022. The model said that their relationship began over Instagram in July 2021. After that, she says Chris started contacting her through Snapchat. They eventually began talking, texting, video chatting, and sexting over the phone. Jaslyn says that she and Chris would talk and message each other every day, but then he would stop contacting her for weeks at a time. She said that they would be talking, and then he would say things like, I want to get to know you better so you can come to my house and visit me. She said, I was getting mad because how do you want to get to know me We talked, but then he would ghost me for weeks at a time. I did start to get feelings for him, but I never thought he was serious. I would ask him, what is it that you want from me? And he told me he wanted to be with me. He told me, if I just divorce her, would you be happy? I can give you a better life. And I was like, you're just BSing. So I don't know, all that there is just like really weird to me. Like, oh, we would talk and he would tell me he wanted to be with me, but I would ask him like, well, how do you really want to be with me when you're ghosting me all the time? And then he would be like, well, if I just divorce her, well, I thought she thought they were not together anyways. Like, I don't know. I don't know. This is just like reading this. I don't believe you guys. She said, if you really want to be with someone, you're going to call her all the time, not just every couple of weeks and then stop talking. She then says that around Halloween time, her and Chris really got into a big argument. She said on Halloween, he said he wasn't with her, but then they were posting photos together. He lied and told me that he had to be with her for an opening of a club. I don't know. I feel like Chris is not an idiot. Like, if he's talking to someone, right? If he's got this side chick, right? And he knows he's got to go to an event with Angelina, he would just tell the person, like, hey, we're not together, but we have this obligation. It's a business commitment. They're opening this club and we have to be there. And we have to kind of appear there together. So I'm just letting you know, you may see those photos. Don't think anything of it because, you know, girl, I want to be with you. This is a business deal over here. Like, why would he tell her that he wasn't going to be with Angelina during that time when he knew photos were going to come out? I don't think Chris is that stupid, right?
Okay, you guys, so a quick update. After I completed recording this video and everything, I hopped online because I was like, let me look up these photos that she's talking about. The photos that caused this fight between her and Chris. The photos that popped up on the internet of Chris and Angelina at a Halloween party at a nightclub opening night. And they don't exist, you guys. There are no photos of Angelina and Chris October 30, 31st, or anywhere around that time, 2021, at a nightclub opening night. The only photos that do exist is this photo right here. It is from October 31st, 2021. It is Angelina at a nightclub, Halloween night, the opening night of the nightclub. All of the articles that come out about this photo, that are discussing this photo, say that Angelina attended this Halloween party at a nightclub opening night and she was there alone because her and Chris were not together at that time. So once again, I'm not believing this story because even the photos that she claims came out that caused them problems, they don't exist, you guys.
So she says by November, they had started FaceTiming and texting regularly. And then she shows these photos. I'm going to show you guys. And it's supposed to be proof of their FaceTime chats. But that just kind of looks like a doctor photo to me. I don't know. Like, this doesn't look like a real FaceTime photo. Like, anybody can make those photos and make it look like that. But that doesn't look like a real photo. Also, let me show you guys this photo. Here in this photo, Chris is sipping on a Red Bull while Jaslyn is showing off her breast in this very cute bra. Like, if you're showing a man your breast, is he just going to be like, oh, no, he's going to be like, dang, girl, look at that. I want some of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that threw me off. That I'm actually wondering if she took photos, if she found photos maybe somewhere, or maybe she was watching him on an IG live and she was screen grabbing photos, because I've watched him on IG lives before. And that could very well be possible. Like, I want to say there was an IG live where him and Angelina, and I want to say he was drinking a Red Bull. But I really think that's what is happening here. Like, maybe she's watching his IG lives and she's screen grabbing these lives, and then she is editing photos to make it look like they were on FaceTimes, because he ain't gonna be sipping no Red Bull while she got her boobs all up in the camera, right? So I think that's fake. So that was supposed to be a screenshot from December. That's where she's wearing this, mesh top, and Chris is drinking the Red Bull. It says, in another sexy FaceTime session that month, Jaslyn rocked a colorful bra while Chris looked on and chugged a Red Bull. Like, no, he wasn't looking. He was just chugging the Red Bull. So I think all of that is fake. I think she's edited that. Now, Jaslyn says that she and Chris met up at an Airbnb in Miami on March 11th. She said, I was in Miami with a friend shooting for an OnlyFans, and we were staying in an Airbnb, and he was in Miami for a wedding. And he texted me like, oh, we should meet up. Jaslyn shared videos of her and Chris on a FaceTime together that night as they are arranging their meeting. I don't know if I believe it. In the videos, Chris could be seen speaking to her from what appeared to be a loud nightclub. She continued, she said it was after 5 a.m. when he got there. There was another guy with him too. He just introduced him as a friend. They seemed really drunk. It was me, my friend, and this other guy at the rental. So Chris and I went into a room and we had sex. He stayed over until 11 a.m. at checkout. He went to go get breakfast with his friends and it was checkout for us, so I went to a hotel. A second person staying at the Airbnb confirmed Jaslynn's story, but this could just be Jaslynn's friend. I mean, I wonder how much the son is paying them for this story. You know, this could have just been something that someone that's obsessed with Chris made the story up and they're going to split the money. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it is true, you guys, but the photos they don't look real. They look edited to me. And the fact that she's like, oh, he would say he's not going to be with her, and then photos would surface. I don't feel like Chris is stupid. I feel like Chris would just be like, hey, I have to go do XYZ with her. Especially if he already had kind of like oh, it was a business deal. I had to do it. He's not an idiot. He could have just said that from the beginning. And then the way she's explaining the story, I don't know. Because then all of a sudden, they meet up. They do the do in the Airbnb, and then she says Chris suddenly becomes aggressive with her in conversations. Even allegedly threatening her, she says. Like, for no apparent reason. She said, he called me and said, well, what if you disappear? Why? Well, why does he want her to disappear? And she said, I said to him, well, if I disappear, people will find out. What? I would be like, are you stupid? We've been sleeping together and I have all these text messages. I'm going to forward them to a friend right now and I'll message your wife, Angelina. So if I disappear, people might know that it's going to be you. Like, well, what if you disappear? And for no reason. Like, she gives no backstory as to why Chris become aggressive with her and was threatening her. It makes no sense. Jaslynn said that she is coming forward with her story to make sure people know what happened between them. She has since blocked Chris's number, but she said she believes he called her from a private number saying scary crap to her in the recent weeks. Wouldn't she recognize his voice? Like, if someone's calling her from a private number saying scary stuff from her in the recent weeks, like, wouldn't she know his voice, right? Wouldn't she? Like, the fact that she says, well, I believe it's him. I'd be like, well, no, I know it's him because I picked the phone up and it's him. I hear his voice. It's him, So, I don't know, you guys. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You guys can leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like I said, their relationship has been on rocky grounds for a while now. Angelina filed for a divorce January 2021. And then they got back together. And then Chris filed for a divorce January 2022. And this was after he found out about her 2-year affair with a man named Joe Tarullo, man named Joe. As well as a reality star, Louis Cabarello. And that was the Louis guy was the guy that she messed with when they were filming for a Jersey Shore spinoff show. That was in Spain. So it was after all that, Chris allegedly found out that Angelina had been cheating on him with the co-star as well as Joe. So he filed for a divorce. He moved out, filed for a divorce, and was ready to give up on the marriage. And now with this information coming out, I wonder how Angelina's going to feel. Like, hearing that maybe it was a possibility that Chris may have cheated on her as well, which I don't believe it, you guys. I don't believe it, but maybe it would give her like a kind of a taste of her own medicine. If she did for a second, really believe that Chris cheated on her, well, then it could kind of be like, well, how does it feel, right? But I just don't believe it. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Take a look at the photos. Again, these FaceTime photos. Let me know if you think they're doctored. Do you think they're edited? Also, I'm going to go through Chris's lives and see if I can find, like, him and his lives, like drinking a Red Bull or something like that, to see if maybe she could have got this from a live. Now, I don't know if he keeps all his lives. I've watched him go live several times, but I don't know if he keeps them. So I'm going to go back, look at his Instagram account. I'm going to go through Google and everything to see if I can actually find these photos, to see if it's a possibility that she just took a photo of herself, took a photo of him, and edited it to make it look like a FaceTime photo, because I think they're fake. The story doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.